bad.
Hold it like that.
Those
All right.
expectations that I'm not going to live up to that. Guys, so it's April Fool's Day, of course, and I thought I had a great idea for an April Fool's prank to play. My manager at work thought otherwise. I was like, hey, give me a list of all the people of their names and phone numbers of the people who've applied to work here, but didn't, fit the bill. People that we would never hire. So that I can call them up and be like, hey, it's Steve from this place. And I wanted to let you know, you got the job. And they're like, oh my God, this is great. It's the best day of my life. And I'm like, nah, just kidding, April Fools. We would never hire you, you know? Hiring you to work in our restaurant would be like putting Carrot Top in the lead of a movie. It would be more poisonous to business here than if we had food poisoning running throughout the store. Yeah, and he said that was illegal to do that, so I couldn't. So I was kind of a naive, sheltered kid growing up. And I went to church in high school, and because of that, I didn't start drinking until I was 21, because drinking was wrong. But when I started, because it was like, I told myself, I don't need to drink to have fun. But when I turned 21, I learned, yeah, I don't need it, but it doesn't help. But because I didn't have that experience, I had, my birthday, my 21st birthday was shortly before the holiday commonly known as New Year's Eve. And on New Year's Eve, I went to a party, and I proceeded to make my own drinks, which, having no experience doing that, I thought that the reason that restaurants, they give you tiny cups for alcohol is because they can charge you more for it. And not because like alcohol has any kind of strong effect. So I go to this party, and they have solo cups there. You know, like red solo cups, like frat boys drink in the movies. So at this party, they've got the makings of White Russians, which I saw The Big Lebowski in high school. So I was like, that's my drink. So I'm gonna go with a movie drink that I know. So I go to make it, and here's my train of thought when I make the drink. I'm like, oh, well there's almost no Kahlua left. How about I just make up the difference in vodka? What could go wrong with this? So I filled a solo cup with vodka with a splash of milk and Kahlua. And I drank it quickly. And like halfway through, I decided I'm tired of this drink, so I'm gonna down it because I don't want to waste it. And I'll make myself another drink. And so I go to make another drink. This was just half vodka and then orange juice. So it's not that bad, but I drank that, and then it came time for the countdown to midnight. And at midnight, what happened, it was like this. It was like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I wake up on my mom's couch. Disorienting, I know. That's how I felt. Because it was what happened to me. I had to like gather myself. But apparently what happened this night is I got really drunk, guys. Who would have thought? There was a, when you get really drunk, you throw up. And so like I had the sense, at least, to stumble to the bathroom and shut the door and recreate that scene from The Exorcist in the toilet. And me wanting to be a good guest, it's like, well, I'm going to clean this up. So I took the hostess, who I didn't know, I took her decorative towels and jammed them in the toilet to clean the mess I made, and then just passed out. And then my friends called my mom. So it was great. And the best part about this party is I learned recently that at this New Year's party, not only I was obliterated, but no one else at the party was anywhere close to drunk. So it's just people trying to enjoy the New Year lightly, and then me being obliterated, and then my mom picked me up. I was talking earlier about about my job. I work in a fast food restaurant. I don't want to say what it's called because I don't want to risk getting in trouble somehow. I'll give you some clues about it. It's a fast food restaurant that doesn't like to be called fast food. The word bread may or may not be in the name of it. And its name sounds kind of like an 80s metal band. Shredding Company? I'm kidding, it's the Scorpions, of course. But at my job, I've got to deal with customers, obviously, and they're people who they have money, so they're better than me. And I learned recently that they're also better than their own children. There was a mom and daughter who came up to take an order from me, and like the daughter, she was a young teenage girl in that like 13 to 15-year-old range of girls that my 30-year-old coworkers really enjoy hitting on for some reason. And so they come up and take their order, and the daughter, she's like, I want a BLT with no tomatoes, which is reasonable. I start ringing it up. But her mom gets pissed, because they're not Jewish, because I don't think she would have ordered a BLT, she would have known, no bacon. But she ordered it, and her mom was like, no. Her mom wasn't a valley girl. That's the only angry female voice I can do. So her mom's like, no, you will not order bacon and lettuce on bread. You can have a grilled cheese. How's that? And I'm confused because the grilled cheese is less food. It's like half the amount of food than bacon and lettuce, last I checked. And that just makes you constipated. Like bacon and lettuce, like that's nutrients for your life. So I acquiesce and ring up the grilled cheese because the daughter's like, no. And before the mom pays, she decides she needs to humiliate her daughter a little bit more. She's about to hand me her credit card, and she turns back to her daughter and she's like, never, ever order bacon and lettuce on bread in a restaurant ever again. Never, ever put me in that position ever again. I'm like, I know, what a C word, right? Like, call up Showtime, let them know they can recast Laura Linney for the second season of their hit series for much less. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche wrote about this woman, the Uber bitch. But I was just confused because I want to know what position exactly your daughter put you in. She ordered a sandwich. I mean, it's not like she walked up to you and confessed while I'm taking your order that she was one of the title characters in the independent short film 2 Girls, 1 Cup. She didn't tell you, like, I got knocked up and then had an abortion in an alley while standing in front of me. She just ordered a sandwich. So I just don't understand.